Good morning, students. Now, yesterday completed the natural disasters. Today, we are going to start the man-induced disasters. Means man is only responsible for these disasters. Today, we discuss about the industrial accidents. Now, you know that that science and technology that is developed, but it is depends on the man using either constructive way or destructive way. Those events which take place directly or indirect, knowing or unknowingly done by man, unawareness or ignorance and failure of human machinery, which cause heavy damage to human life and property. That is called man-induced disasters. Now, इंडस्ट्रियल एक्सीडेंट्स, जो कारखानों में एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं, इन इंडस्ट्रियल टाउनशिप, मिल्स, फैक्ट्रीज एक्सेट्रा, देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ एक्सीडेंट्स इवन आफ्टर इनफ प्रिकॉशंस आर टेकन. Such accidents result into death of the people, livestock and damage to the property. Besides, the environment is also affected. Human errors are at the base of industrial accidents. Men undertake the management and care of various machines of industrial process and connection, transfer and distribution of the manufactured goods. At every stage, an accident cannot be ruled out. Now, today we discuss about the Bhopal gas tragedy. Union Carbide, located at Bhopal, which is the capital of Madhya Pradesh, used to produce the insecticides. In the process of production of poisonous gas, MIC was used. MIC, the full form is methyl isocyanate. That is one of the poisonous gas. This gas was stored in a large tanks. In the early morning of 3rd December 1984, this poisonous gas, MIC gas, started leaking from the tanks, which lasted for about 40 minutes. Due to this event, which took place in early morning, and the gas spread very quickly over the densely populated area in Bhopal. According to official figures, about 2,500 people died and thousands of residents in Bhopal were affected by this poisonous gas. Besides people, the gas also killed thousands of birds and animals, drinking water, reservoirs, land, unborn babies, newborn babies, pregnant women, etc. were victims of its adverse effect. While 10,000 people became handicapped permanently, 1.5 lakh people were handicapped partially. Now, rescue operation during gas leakage means अगर ऐसा गैस लीक होता है तो तुरंत हमें क्या स्टेप्स लेने हैं? इंस्टॉल मॉडर्न वार्निंग सिस्टम फॉर गेटिंग एडवांस इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट गैस लीकेज. इस तरह के अलार्म या लाइट सेट करना चाहिए ताकि हमें सिग्नल मिल जाए. प्री डिटरमाइन द हाई लेवल मेजर फॉर सेफ्टी इन फैक्ट्रीज एंड सपोर्ट इट. इफ द गैस लीक्स ड्यूरिंग its transfer, the gas tanker should be driven away from human settlements. Observe the wind direction and run into opposite direction. Do not treat breathlessness, burning eyes, etc. by yourself, but seek medical guidance immediately. Fainted or weak people should be immediately shifted from the affected area. Inform fire brigade and police. Park the vehicles in such a way that they do not obstruct the vehicles of rescue operations. Now, what not to do? During rescue operations, persons who are not associated with the work should not gather around. खाली की भीड़भाड़ नहीं करनी है जिनका कोई काम नहीं है. Do not enter the affected area till the area under gas leakage is declared totally safe by authorities. Do not join the rescue operation without proper training in rescue operations and necessary equipment. So today you have to read this passage and complete the question in your workbook.